Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 39 of the Sports Group Therapy Podcast. As you can see, we have this closed area. We won't tell you. It might be in somewhere in Queens, huh, Lou?
It might be the Ice Detention Center, you know.
That's what I'm saying. So we're coming at you right now with the late night edition. We're gonna call this the late night cut time.
Tip drill.
Alright, so we start off left to right.
On the handstand.
Yo, so we starting off left to right like we always do. We got my boy OG Lou, aka the maintenance man.
Maintenance man.
The maintenance man.
The maintenance man.
Easy for you to say. I stuttered when I said it. what a loser.
What's going on?
Got my boy Jose with an H stats Rivero. What's going on, guys? And we got my boy came straight from fucking playing golf. We got my man backdoor putt, Joe Gallo, aka the fucking Golden Child,
AKA Tiger Woods, second Tiger Woods, y'all. And guys, let's go right into the bar exam. We got something from the Hall of Fame area from Cooperstown, New York. Ohm Gang Brewery. And if I mispronounce that, I apologize.
Home gang.
Home gang.
It's called Nirvana IPA. So let's give it a shot here.
It looks good.
Let's see.
Pretty pungent. Yeah, it is. It's good though.
Not bad.
It's a little warm, but it's good.
A little warm. I mean, it's not my personal pick, but
See this? No, go ahead.
yeah, I'll give it a
There's a lot of
6.
hops in here.
Yeah.
It does, yeah. It's got a little bit of aftertaste. I give it a 6.2 myself. I give it a 6.5.
You see, this is the problem I have with all IPAs. I feel like I could. It's a good beer, but I couldn't drink this all night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good?
No,
Nah.
No, exactly.
it's too heavy.
And it's Indian Pale Ale. They all taste the same.
That's what I'm saying.
For me, I feel like you almost have to force me to have to finish the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like I'll probably just let
yeah.
it sit there and get something else like halfway through it.
This is only
This
6.5.
is gonna take me the whole episode to finish. And listen, it's not bad, but and that's not necessarily a bad thing that it takes that long to finish. But it just is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not a big IPA fan.
I'm not a big IPA guy either. But it is what it is, and let's get on with the show.
Yeah, so that's good. Omi Gang. Shout out to Omi Gang,
Gang.
Nirvana. If that's the right way to say it. Shout out to you guys. 6.5 is a good score. What you gave it, Joe?
Oh, I gave it a 6.2.
6.2. Damn.
6.2.
Yeah.
Pretty low for Joe, right?
Yeah.
He's usually nice about his
Yeah.
scores.
Usually in the 6.9 bag.
Ooh, the 6.9, no pun intended.
Stop snitching.
Stop snitching. We back at it. All right, so we back fresh off of fucking. Well, these guys are fresh off a Mets game last night, where Pete his 52nd home run tying Aaron fucking Judge.
And he broke it tonight.
Yeah, that's all news.
And that's the
Apparently.
news today. Right, broke it today. Shout out to
53.
Mr. Pete, bro.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Yep.
All right. Now, with that being said, was this a successful year,
I've
boys?
been waiting for this one.
Successful year, Lou.
I mean, to me, nothing is successful unless you win the World Series. But it's what Joe said for a while. It's something to build on. We didn't expect them to be in the midst of a wild card race before the All-Star break. They were freaking dead to rights. So for them,
If you go back to the June 30th episode of our show, we opened the show wearing paper bags.
and look at this. Like they finished strong. They lost a few series that they could have won. But hey, something to build on. And I've been saying, like, I think if they would have had a stronger manager, they would have had a couple more wins. Callaway's put Diaz in stupid positions, familiar to, overused Lugo, overused Gesellman.
Yeah.
A lot of stupid lineup changes, sit down players that are playing very well the next day. So, like, all those things could contribute to an extra 10 wins, or even 9 wins, and we would have been in the playoffs.
Now, let me give you guys a rundown of wins for the past couple years since 2015, right?
Okay.
So 2015, of course, was a good run, 90 wins year. 2016, 87 years, we made the wild card, got bumped, one game in, didn't even go far. Following year, 2017, we had 70 fucking wins, horrible year. Then Mickey Callaway comes in, 77 wins. this year, I don't know the score right now, but it's probably 85 wins right now.
Right now we're at 84 and we're up 3-0 in the 8th inning. So
Let's go.
let's say 85.
Let's call it 85 wins.
Okay.
You know.
So, yo, I
An
mean,
improvement, 10-game improvement almost.
it's yeah, you know, it's a 5-game improvement from last year. So Mickey Callaway is obviously his numbers are going up, but
I'm sorry, you said last year was 80 or 70?
no, last year we had 77.
Wow, 7 games.
No, so 7-game difference. Excuse me.
And I gotta add what Lou said. Also, the late game situation, the pinch running, pinch hitting, double switches,
Awful.
simply awful.
Horrible.
Cost us quite a few games as well.
And Jose, when
Sorry,
you
guys.
when you say
Mosquito got me in my forehead
Take
right
it
now.
easy.
We're outdoors. Go ahead, Joe.
no, when you talk about late game situations, that's where managers make their money.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's where
Yes.
managers make their bread, and
Make the dough.
yeah, and he's just terrible.
Think he comes back?
I'm still going on that saying he's not coming back. He's not coming back.
Hold on. Now we're jumping ahead, but we can go ahead to this. I hope he's not back. But if you look at the Mets' history,
And the numbers.
they have never ever fired a manager that had a winning record ever.
Correct. Now, you can say that. Now, Jose and I were talking earlier. So we were at the game yesterday, right? We saw Lugo come in the 8th inning. Okay, cool. He's getting an inning of work. We're like, okay, smart thing. Throw Diaz out there. Season's done.
Yeah.
Let him maybe try to get some good few confidence, towards the end of the season.
But the games don't matter.
But then he ends up bringing Lugo out for another inning. So he's having Lugo pitch 2 innings in a game that doesn't matter to
So
him.
it's terrible.
And what a coincidence today.
He gets shut down.
They say Lugo shut down for the season. He's not pitching no more.
Yeah.
Could that be a shot to Mickey Callaway saying, listen, why are you using this guy for 2 innings? Now you can't use him for the rest of the season, even though it's 2 games. But Callaway's trying to get as many wins as he can to make that record look better. And
Yeah, exactly.
so now they're pulling one of his best closers from him.
Unfortunately,
he loves Lugo, yo.
well, as he should.
I mean, yeah.
But when the season's already over, what are you doing? And
Right.
also, this just reeks of typical Mets dysfunction.
Yeah.
It's just frustrating, It's frustrating because it's frustrating. It's embarrassing. But this is why I think he's going to be back because Mets
So you saying no?
Mets going to Met.
Let's see it.
He's saying he's back.
I think if you put, I hope not, and I'm like, all right, I think I'm like 51% he's gonna be back.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
I think you were about to say gun to your head. I say he comes back one more
Should
year.
we make a
say
little
that's
gentleman's bet?
Yeah, I think
No,
he comes back.
What's the
So 3-1, you guys
repercussions?
saying he comes back?
You got 85 wins, not counting tomorrow because they won today. He's
All right.
coming back with
How
just
about
that
this?
record.
How about this? If Mickey Callaway does not come back with the Mets next year, you guys all have to wear Packers jerseys.
To where? On an episode?
Yeah.
You have
Hold
enough
on.
Packer jerseys?
Yeah, I'm not
No,
buying.
no, no.
I
You guys have to
buying
buy
Packer
those.
jerseys.
I ain't buying one.
Rogers,
Yeah.
man, that's a classic.
Fuck that.
Well, I'll
If
tell
you
you what.
had the jerseys, I would have.
I'll tell
He
you what.
has a jersey. I
I got
wear
one.
his.
Just one.
Two
That's
Ian's,
what
that might
Joe
not
wear
fit.
Ian's.
I'll tell you what. If they have any Favre's jerseys at the Salvation Army,
I'll
then
wear
I'll
Favre
pick them up.
I'll wear Favre
Salvation
jersey.
Army.
Yeah.
Otherwise, then I
I get you Edgar
I ain't buying
Bennett
no
joint.
goddamn jerseys.
Edgar
Tyler?
Bennett?
Who?
Edgar Bennett.
Tight end? Oh, running back.
Running
Running back.
back.
Oh,
Yeah,
excuse me.
Sterling
Woo-hoo.
Sharp. Was it
Sterling
Sterling
Sharp,
Sharp?
yeah.
There you go. That's a good
No,
one.
no.
Better than Shannon.
Yeah, but Bubba
Franks.
Bubba Franks. That's what I'm
Sterling
thinking of.
Sharp.
I was talking
Fuck
shit.
that. All right, we was about to jump into football when we didn't even need to go there.
Well, we didn't.
You guys took it
hold
there.
on, we didn't finish about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this a
So
successful
what should he
season or
do?
not? Who?
What should
I'll
Lou
wear
do?
a
You
Danny
gonna wear
Dimes.
Eli? You
Oh,
gonna wear Danny
no,
Dimes?
no,
Fuck
no,
that.
no.
You wearing an Eli
Dimes.
jersey?
He's the
Fuck
future.
that.
Oh, no. You
Danny
hate,
Dimes.
you're getting an Eli jersey.
You wearing an Eli jersey? You
I
gotta
get a
wear that
Peyton
bitch.
Manning at least?
You gotta wear it for 2 episodes straight.
What are you getting?
Oh.
Peyton Manning.
a little
what,
shot.
what are you gonna be teabagging people?
Hey, if I have to.
You gonna be selling bootlegs with the Eli jersey on? Selling bootleg
All right,
jerseys
so
and
like,
shit?
well, going back to this is a successful season, I say no. It is not a successful season because when you have a team that has the Rookie of the Year, almost an MVP candidate, Cy Young, really, a really solid lineup.
5 players
Solid
with
lineup
20
with
home
fucking
runs.
5 players with 20. Yeah, 5
Conforto
players.
with 33. Fucking yo, Jamie Davis got like 25 home runs or something.
Yeah.
That's
Part-time.
nuts, yo.
And as Arn Anderson used to say, I'm not wanting to toot my own horn, but toot. because I told you in the beginning of the season that this bullpen would be the death of us, and it was.
But you said we would finish fourth, and we finished third.
Yeah.
You all and you all said they'd be first or second
No,
place.
No, I got him
said
third.
I said second.
third.
I said second.
He said second.
I had the
said-
Nats
you
actually.
said
finish.
first.
No. I said second.
No, you said second.
I said second.
We're gonna
He said
we're gonna review it for
Yeah,
the
we
next
need
episode.
to.
Don't
I
worry.
don't know
We
about
do.
that.
All right, so let's. You know
I
what?
don't know
let's-
about that.
All right, Joe. Look what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna have a nice little send off. If you guys want to say your final words right now for the season, because the season's done.
Oh, I thought someone
This is
died.
the
I'm
last-
like, what the
No.
fuck?
Yeah, well, the
Like,
Mets
shit.
died. The Mets are not going to playoffs, so let's give them a send off. You want to give them a send off? You want to say your final words and what the Mets should do?
Yeah, they need to because they've already they already have gave away the whole farm.
Mm-hmm.
So and in my opinion, they're in win now mode, right?
Next
No,
year.
technically, yeah, because they also got Stroman
There's-
for the extra year.
There's no future. The future is now. So
He pitched
what
well, though,
what they
yesterday, too.
what they need to do is fix the bullpen. Be smart about the bullpen. I don't know who the fuck is out there, but they need to figure it out, and they need to sign Anthony Rendon.
Well, you heard Diaz's interview. He
What?
said he's coming back next year, and he's gonna come back better than ever, make everybody forget about this year.
Oh well, that
Let's see.
that and a dollar will get you a cup.
Well, you
of
know
coffee.
what?
Yes, it
I think
will.
we still have a lot to talk about the Mets then, if that's the case, because I read that too, and they're saying, like you said earlier, the ball has been totally different this year.
Mm-hmm.
Big time.
So supposedly
time.
next year
Juiced.
it's gonna be different. It's gonna be back to kind of like the regular
Wait, what?
the ball that they're using next
Why
year.
would they go back?
I don't know.
Yeah, it makes no
Wait, wait,
sense.
wait,
I
wait,
read-
wait, wait,
no,
hold
it's-
on. They MLB has said that they're going back.
Something like that, yes, around those lines. I saw online. I mean, could it be true or not? But
I don't buy that.
I don't either. With all the tickets sold and all the home runs, all
No,
the
they love
fun.
this bullshit.
I mean,
I honestly I hope you're right because I don't like the juiced ball. I don't like it at all. I think
his
it's
slider
nuts.
has been for shit all season. That's his other pitch, and he hasn't been using it because the ball's been
Well,
freaking.
Syndergaard has
Well,
had the
Syn-
same problem.
Yeah.
I was about to
Which
say
is,
that.
goes to my next point too. Like, the bullpen needs to be addressed
Wait, why is the Grom not had the same problem? See, that's
because the Grom's just a
that's-
beast.
And, but
He's an
doesn't
ace.
maybe certain pitches that get affected by that ball.
Yeah, it's also mental too. Who knows?
Yeah, true.
I think Rendon's a good sign, obviously, but I was thinking something that might even help us out even better. Sign Garrett Cole. Trade Syndergaard because now you don't need him.
Yes, you do.
Well, I agree with you there.
that.
Trade Syndergaard and get some bullpen relief.
So now
Oh,
that
yeah.
now you
now,
re-sign
hold
Zach
on.
Wheeler.
Oh,
You re-sign Zach Wheeler as a third.
All right,
Of
I'm
course.
glad you're back on board with the Wheeler.
Now
No,
we like
I'll take Wheeler over
Solid-
Mats
was a
any day of the
solid
week.
year.
Mats is the
Solid
bum in the group. I don't like Mats.
year. Mats and fucking Syndergaard had a toss-up year between them. But I
Yeah,
couldn't
it's
tell
weird.
which one I
Yeah,
would keep
yeah.
between the two of them.
Right.
What's the
No,
Spider-Man meme?
Wheeler's been them.
No,
No, Mats is
and
Syndergaard. I'd keep Syndergaard. He has more of an
Oh,
upside.
oh God, no. Syndergaard has been. I would not be mad if they traded Syndergaard.
I mean,
By
not
the way,
anymore.
you can get I would love to find out what we can get for Syndergaard.
And his demeanor changed this year too. Like
It's everything, yeah.
right,
it's
like ever
just-
since
not the
that,
same.
maybe like since that trade talk, since them playing around and him, that shit probably
It
fucked
gets
with
to
his
him.
head.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, if they're looking for a guy to run the team's Twitter, then Noah's your man.
You know, a lot of things too behind the scenes. Maybe his agent knows
Yo,
more
he's-
information that the Mets really don't want him there.
Nah,
They know they can
I-
get something for him now.
I tell you what,
He's bait now.
listen, man. If you're gonna bitch and moan about the catcher situation like you have all year, you better be really good.
And it just still didn't work. Nito didn't freaking.
No,
he had a horrible game with Nito.
No, get
Nito's garbage.
get-
what
get
the fuck
Nito.
is Nito doing? I'll
But
take Renee Guerrero all
You know,
day.
Syndergaard is driving me nuts because he's forcing this guy Nito, who's not a major league player.
He's giving him a job.
Oh, he sucks. And Nito better send him a Christmas card.
Nito must have some
Yes.
information on Syndergaard blackmailing him.
It's such bullshit. You know what, Thor?
He probably got some fat pictures under the you know.
He got some BBW sitting on Thor's
Uh-huh.
face.
He got some shit when he was fat, eating Skittles, banging horns out or something. I don't know. All right, so I mean, send off for me. I'm gonna do a send off real quick. Next year we got a bullpen, right? That's what we're gonna bullpen,
Of course.
and let's have a good year. Let's make the playoffs next year. Let's go further than the playoffs. Let's win the fucking chip before we die.
By the way, last night I worked late, so I was not able to go to the game. But these two sent me a picture of a guy in the crowd wearing a Familia jersey.
We thought it was
It
you.
looked like
I
him.
know. Could have
With the
sworn it was
sweater?
you.
He wears the sweater with the
backward-
jersey on.
he must have been a good looking guy, but I would have openly stood up and booed that man. Boo!
All right, so for Christmas, if we got you familiar with Diaz jersey, which one you wearing first?
Oh, Diaz.
Yeah. Okay.
So Diaz it is.
Diaz never blew 2 games in the World Series, did he?
No.
Diaz also blew how many games this season? Though?
Yeah.
Not in the World Series.
He ruined our playoffs. I hope.
And Diaz didn't leave and then get re-signed for a raise. It doesn't. Oh, just move on. Move on.
No.
Move on.
Jerry Kuzman. We didn't even talk about that. I forgot. He's getting into the Hall of Fame now.
Well, listen.
To the Mets Hall of
Real
Fame,
good.
yeah.
Real good.
Winningest lefty, best lefty the Mets ever had.
Yeah. And I was going to talk about that right now because he's 222 and 209.
Okay.
His ERA is 3.36. Good. In 162 games, he has 2,556 Ks. So he's up there. And he's like, he got 140 wins, which is like right third behind, of course, Tom Seaver, which we're waiting for the statue. And then we got fucking Doc Gooden. So Tom Seaver has 198 wins and Doc got 157.
My thing with the whole Kuzman thing is that it's just weird timing now that the Mets are all of a sudden retiring these jerseys.
I know.
All of a sudden,
yeah.
they haven't done it for so
I know.
long, and all of a sudden they're just retiring them
I
back to
agree.
back.
How many
I
years
agree.
ago was that?
So
50?
Bro, if it was gonna be done, it should have happened a long time
Right.
ago. I don't understand it either.
they should be
10 years ago,
retiring.
Joe, when they were all alive.
Right. They should be
10
retiring
years
at this
ago, they were all
time.
alive.
Dude,
They should be retiring players like
69
Keith
team?
Hernandez.
69 team should have been 20 years ago.
Keith Hernandez should be retired. His number should be retired.
Yeah.
People from that, I guess,
The Coke Boy era?
yeah, those
Or
are the guys.
before.
The guys should be kind of getting retired now. I'm assuming.
Right.
But I don't know.
Yeah. No,
Who do
no.
I-
Listen,
come on.
it's typical Mets late. Very very late and very.
They're just trying to stay relevant in the news, trying to cover up the bad shit that's happening throughout the season by doing
They
good
did
stuff.
it, yo, but
I agree.
didn't they do a good job of doing that shit? They hit us with a fucking crazy win streak that sidetracked the fuck out of everybody,
Yeah.
made everybody buy tickets. They pulled everybody in. We went to fucking how many games this year?
That's all,
We
yeah.
we went to none in the first half of the season when we were wearing paper bags, and then all of a sudden we jumped on the bandwagon, which is already our team.
We didn't go to any games together though. Apparently,
Yes,
Just crazy.
No, we didn't go to a fucking
one game.
One game, and Jose didn't go.
Yep.
It was just us three.
Yeah.
And
then
how
I
about
didn't go
opening
to
day?
one.
Oh yeah, all of us went to opening day.
That
All
was
right, let's delete that.
That was the
scene.
only one. No, that's the only one. But I say game one. And that's it.
So besides opening day, we didn't go to any games together.
Did we?
No.
No, we
No,
didn't.
we didn't.
God damn. When we sat all the way in the fucking boondocks.
That was
No,
all of us?
Lou was not
I wasn't there.
Lou was not there.
Oh
That was 3 of us.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Alright. Send off. Shout out to the Mets. Fuck you, Will Pons. I hope Mickey Callaway gets fired, which he's not, but whatever.
He's getting canned.
Alright, so we got fantasy football. We got the numbers on our fantasy football this week
Boy.
from last week because.
Ooh, I gotta make my picks. Jesus Christ, I haven't done it yet.
Are you serious?
You already missed out on the fucking
You
Thursday
missed out on
game.
Thursday.
No, I
game.
made the Thursday pick.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Who did you
Fucking
pick? Who did you pick, by the way? Oh boy,
Green Bay,
you betted against the Packers or you betted
No,
with
I
the
was
Packers?
with Green Bay.
Actually, so they should have
Run
won that game.
the ball.
Fucking
Thank you.
5-yard line. What are you doing? A fucking
They should have caught that regardless.
no. You should.
No, they should have caught that regardless.
His running back already had a fucking touchdown.
Honestly,
you should just ran him in.
Obviously, Rodgers is running that team because
That's his problem.
Yeah, I mean,
he was like, well, every play is going through him. Well, hand it off once in a while.
yeah, they didn't run the ball too well. They should have
No.
done that. And also, Adams didn't really have too many receptions in the
He
second
hurt
half.
his toe.
Yeah,
He was
so-
out.
Yeah, that was
We
big-
should have
that was
won
a
it,
big
but
loss.
we're not gonna go undefeated. So whatever, it is what it is.
Well,
And you know what?
guys still got a couple of easy games.
And
left at home.
Lou, that was an absolute must win for the Eagles.
It was a good game.
Yeah,
though.
it was.
It was a
No,
very
it
good
was a
game.
really good game.
Very
Yeah.
good game, yeah.
But that was a must win for the Eagles. That was a tough
Yeah.
spot for the Packers to be in.
So actually, for right now, currently we got a 3-way tie for first
Oh,
with the Dirty Birds,
Joseph.
Jiffy Lou,
Oh god, this fucking
and
guy.
whoever is Antonio Brown's old helmet.
Who the hell
What
is
is that?
I think that's Victor. I think that's my boy Vic.
And then Joe's right behind, 1 game behind,
Oh.
and then Capo is 3 games behind.
Joe crept up.
I'm slipping because
I'm
you're
there. I'm
you're
being
4
front-
games
I'm in front of
behind,
you.
and I'm 5 games behind. And Joey Jet is about 12 games behind. No, 11 games behind.
Well,
he
that's
missed 1
because he
week.
missed a
He
whole
missed
That's
a
because
week.
he got the
That
mono on the
fucked him
freaking
over. He
thing.
got mono. You
Come
and
on,
Darnell
Joey Jet.
hanging out together. You get
Yeah.
mono. That's what happens. Rub brothers stick together. They die together.
You forget to make your picks when you get mono and shit.
By the way, really quick breaking news: the Mets did win 3-0.
Yay!
All right.
Yeah.
Slow clap on
Yeah.
that one, boys and girls. There
Good
you
job, Callaway.
All right, get out of here. All right, yo, we got Danny Dimes, Joe. So we got Danny Dimebags tomorrow.
Yeah.
You think this kid's gonna win tomorrow, bro?
Yes.
I think so too, because he's my starting quarterback tomorrow, and he better win tomorrow because it's either him or Kyler Murray. Those are my two quarterbacks.
Listen, well, Kyler Murray's not playing, but
He's out?
No, Case Keenum's gonna play.
No. You're talking about the wrong team, dude. Kyler Murray from the
Oh.
Cardinals, not the Redskins.
Oh, I'm like,
Can we? All right, we're gonna edit that part out.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
No,
but it was either a toss up between him or Danny Dimebags, but
No,
I put him in there.
I think Danny Dimes is a great example of how the media doesn't know shit.
Uh-huh.
They shit all over this pick, and look at, I mean,
Well,
listen,
Stephen A's
but-
still shitting
but,
on him.
but let's not all go nuts. You know, one game is one game.
Thank you.
So
I
we
agree.
Exactly, I agree.
let me see a body of work before I really go nuts about this guy. I think there's a ton of potential here, and I love what I saw last week in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
But don't forget they would have lost that game if
they would've scored that field goal.
if those dirty Pirates would have had a kicker.
Very
First of all,
true.
that guy's a rookie. Your kicker was
Yeah.
a fucking rookie.
5th round pick.
And that's the only reason why he's not getting fired is because he's a
Exactly.
fucking rookie, bro.
I'll
He
tell you
would've
this
been
much
done.
though. The Bucks defense, their D line's really
That's
solid.
strong.
They're very strong, and their linebackers, they were a little short. There were some guys missing. Secondary's awful. You know what? He picked them apart.
Yep.
Good. I give him props for him for sure. And without Barkley as well. Yeah. They're gonna. I think he'll do a solid job with the Redskins, but
Because they're
let-
on 3.
yeah,
I
but
mean, that's a good way to
let's
start
slow it
off.
down because once he gets a strong secondary against them, that's gonna be an issue.
That'd be a good task for
Yeah,
him.
that'll be a good test.
Let's take a shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. Let's take a little intermission, a little first period intermission, like we do in hockey.
Oh,
Shout out to
boys.
the Rangers. The Rangers started out 0-3 in preseason. They won
yes.
2 in a row.
There you go.
Looking good. Henry Lundqvist looked like he took the Benjamin Button pill. Oh God. Oh God. I tasted peanut butter in it. What the fuck you did, Joe?
That would no, it wasn't Jack because it wasn't Jack Honey. It was regular.
Oh, that's what was God damn, I tasted peanut butter in that shit.
Shit tastes like gasoline.
It does,
It
right?
does.
Yeah, we need Jack Honey back. Yo, but the Jack Daniels is still good regardless.
Oh yeah.
But by the way, pretty embarrassing look for us. That we're like, oh, we need the Jack Honey.
For
we
real.
can handle
So
Jack Daniels.
what? Just got my nipples hard drinking that fucking thing, bro. Fuck that.
No, I'm talking about them, not me.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Kidding, guys.
Shout out to Jack Daniels. Every fucking episode we drinking Jack Daniels. So
Yeah.
we still waiting for that little offer that you got. Just send it over. Don't worry. Send us a free bottle too.
Send us
Hey,
little
we'll take
tiny
that.
bottles, man. We'll
Yeah,
take them to the
little
Mets
one, little
game.
personal.
Bottle. I want a barrel.
Ooh, nice old aged barrel.
Where the hell are you gonna keep that barrel, Joe?
I'll find a place for
In
it.
the second wing, the West Wing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
but
In
he's
the
got
West Wing, right?
Have Jim Jones watching and shit.
palatial estate. Do
Mhm.
you not understand? I know it's very foreign to you, but you know, a palatial estate.
It's fun because remember Lou's from what area is this again? G14
Mars?
classified.
Gun Hill Road.
Mars.
There you go. Gun Hill Road in the Bronx. God damn.
I thought this was Avenue U.
No. You know, do you hear the dollar vans honking, Joe?
Yo.
Do you smell the cocoa bread in the air? No.
Shout out, John.
Yo.
What's up, brother?
Yo, that's fucking crazy.
Oh man, that's good
I'm
stuff.
surprised John doesn't own a dollar band company, bro. He from
probably
Brooklyn.
does.
He got one on the
He's
side.
saving up.
He's
Never
saving
know.
up.
If he does, I have beef with you, John.
Yo, we got. So let's talk about Scamtonio Browns,
Oh,
because that's what I'm gonna call this
boy.
fucking scamster. He's this guy. He's just, the only way he's staying relevant right now, and people are biting into this shit is because of his fucking crazy ass tactics, bro.
Yeah.
So Antonio Brown's latest shit is that now he's fucking beefing with Baker Mayfield, right?
Right.
First it was what? Eric Weedle? Is that his name?
Eric Weddle.
Weddle.
Yeah.
What'd you call him?
Weedle?
You know?
Weedle. No, but so
Maybe he likes to smoke. I don't
They
know.
never know.
yeah, but he's 0-2. Antonio Brown's 0-2 on whatever he's trying to pull on these social media tweets, and
Yeah.
he's 0-2. He got
clowned.
schooled.
He got a clown. That's
He got
good for
screwed.
him.
Yo, pull him up. Let's.
All right. So first of all, Baker Mayfield just had these different athletes had those random tweets, right? So he put on just some undersized walk-on, keeping the same energy. That's it. So just a random fan just hit him up like, "Hey, win some football games. that type of speak is louder than that AB-ish style that everybody's posting.
So some random fan said that to him, not him.
Not him.
But
But
that triggered Antonio Brown, didn't it?
Well,
No, it-
Baker's response to that to the
Yes.
fans.
Smoked him.
Baker's response to the fans is like, you know what? You're right. Let me call out my teammates, throw a fit because of a helmet, and and then go freeze my foot off.
Well, he wins.
He won. You win. Finish him.
Perfect.
So AB obviously came back, and he goes, "You should have never been drafted before Lamar Jackson. What a big scam."
Yep.
As you guys has heard before, we are in the Bronx. You
We're
hear the
on
background.
Gun Hill Road, ladies and gentlemen. We're
We're on
on
the
Gun Hill
Bronx.
Road. That's a pit bull.
That's a pit bull over there jumping the fence, chasing the rat. Yo, Hennessy, go back
Yo.
inside.
Wait, so we got to talk about Weedle or Weddle,
So
whatever
Wed-
the fuck his name is.
So Weddle actually chimes in after that. Like
Weedle, Weddle, whatever.
he
the
actually
fuck.
chimes in like 10 minutes after that.
Oh damn, he came
So like
hot.
he came with actually to Baker's defense because most of the NFL, actually all the NFL players are against AB on that. So Eric Weddle, oh boy, he posted. Let's see what he posted on him. He puts.
Anybody got a pork chop?
Well, Eric, hold on a second, Eric. I'm trying to check it because so much different things. Eric Weddle's like, don't need that. He was telling Baker Mayfield like, don't need that. Just stop it. You know, leave it alone. AB's like, it seems like someone's looking for attention, little man. Glad I put that stiff arm on you when I was in Pittsburgh. You deserve it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, but first of all,
Now we're going back to college.
yeah, Pittsburgh was that fucking
cares?
10 years ago. First of all,
Who
cares?
AB cannot spell
Yeah, he was terrible.
for dick.
Terrible.
He's like Floyd Mayweather. Can't really
Yeah.
that.
Hold on. By the way, like Antonio Brown's been in the league for 8 years.
Yeah.
I don't think he faced Baker Mayfield in college.
No, he's talking about
No.
Eric Weddle.
Oh, Eric
the,
Weddle.
the safety.
Okay.
The safety.
You have to delete
So-
that one again, too.
Delete that one too.
John, you have a lot
And
of
then,
work to do this weekend.
then on top of that,
John, please save me. John, please save me this week.
and then on top of that, AB was like, "Bro, I don't even know you." He goes, "Terrible speaking." He goes, "Bro, I don't even know. You don't call me AB. That's my NFL name, dummy. I'm not in your team, so shut your mouth, jabroni."
One of these kids freaking in high school?
You're making millions of dollars. Like, what the fuck are you beefing with people?
Eric, I got even more on top of that. Eric Weddle goes, "Ha ha ha, AB. When you gonna learn it isn't about you. Never was, never will
Wait,
be."
read that back again. What do you say?
Eric Weddle?
Yeah.
He goes, "Ha ha ha, AB."
Sound like a robot.
Yeah. Ha, ha, ha. He goes, "When you gonna learn it's not that it isn't about you. Never was, never will be. Got a game to get ready to. Good luck, my guy."
That to me
The
was the
ultimate
finisher.
burn
My
right
guy.
there. He's
And then
done.
it keeps on from that after. So then,
He told him good luck at CMU.
then
like,
then AB goes, keep your luck, duck, whatever the fuck that means. Listen to your team. Stay focused on your opponent, not AB. AB's a brand, not an individual. Clearly, you're an AB fan. And he goes, even know about educational, really, whatever the hell that means. And Eric Weddle just had a nice send off right there. He goes, "You know what? You're making no sense, my dude." He goes, "Glad you're not in my team. Call yourself whatever you want. Doesn't matter one bit at all. Good luck at CMU, my bro."
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Hilarious.
He's out.
Good luck at Central Michigan because that's
Exactly.
what you're doing
He's
now.
trying to further his education. But that's not the only beef because Mayfield actually got beef right now with Rex Ryan.
Yeah,
Like
we
this
got that one
WWE.
too.
Yo, this is like WWE,
Yeah.
SummerSlam.
right? WWE. Yo, we might have to put them in the ring. Everybody that has a feud in the NFL after the season, just put them in the ring.
Yeah.
Well, listen, you knew what you were getting with Rex Ryan when it comes to TV. He's gonna be very opinionated.
Yeah, he don't say. He don't
Well,
go
Rex
back.
Ryan Rex Ryan said that he's very overrated.
Yeah, right.
Very overrated.
And in Rex Ryan's defense, it's his job to
Yeah.
make these type
He's
of
an
comments.
analyst.
So
Right.
he's an analyst. So
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Who really cares? It's his job.
I agree.
But right now, Baker Mayfield is fucking overrated. This
Well,
year.
they're also playing bad, so all that attention is kind of hurting them.
It
Well,
is.
They were the Super Bowl odds. They
Yeah.
were at the odds to win the Super Bowl. They dropped after they lost their first game. They were like at 8% of winning the Super Bowl after that first game. So
What?
That right there tells you like,
The only team to beat is what, the Jets this year so far?
Yeah.
yeah, that's it. They're like 1-3 right now,
Hey, well,
and his QB rating is
Yeah.
like down there.
there's 13 more games to go.
Exactly. It's, I mean,
Let's slow down.
it's too early for
Let's
everything.
slow down with
Too
all
early
this.
for everything.
Exactly.
The Giants might, make a run in.
You guys might lose. You might lose the next fucking 6 games.
Nah, Rodgers don't do that.
Oh boy, this guy. All right, so we got. Well, since we're talking about,
I'll tell you what. The Packers have actually looked better than I thought they would. They're pretty good.
I'm saying,
you
me
got a
too.
good schedule. You got a good home schedule. You got like 5 more games at home.
Yeah, but then after
straight.
that, then what?
No, but that's your games to win right now.
Yeah.
At least
No,
you're 3-1.
they have a tough stretch.
They're
Right.
3-1 right now, so that's good. Oh,
Well,
look
they-
at this guy smoking bogeys out here.
Yeah.
Lucky he could do it. Lucky he
That's
could
the
do
privilege
it.
right there.
These guys don't know about the
I was
privilege.
making love to the camera.
Yo, but I mean, all right. So let's say this because since we were talking about putting fucking football
That the
players.
Jersey Shore duck lips.
I know. Look at. Go ahead, Snooki.
Yeah.
Since we got the since we're talking about putting players in the fucking in the ring to fight it out,
Yeah.
we got a good match coming up, Joe. Lou,
Yeah.
who you got?
What,
you got
Bagel
you
guy?
got Screech
Oh shit.
against the Bagel guy, bro.
You see, the problem is that the question is, you want me to pick a guy that I want to fight. If I was a celebrity, I'd pick the Bagel guy. I want to
Pick the
fuck
Bagel
him
guy?
up.
Well, you got a Coke boy, Ralph Marion.
Doc Gooden is actually the special
No,
guest
see,
referee.
What
I-
about if we had a tag team? We had both the Coke boys. You had Daryl Strawberry and Doc Gooden
That-
versus
see,
the Bagel Man.
no,
and
it's-
fucking.
I know that everyone likes to make jokes, but Daryl cleaned himself up. Doc did not. Daryl did.
Yeah, he can say
He did.
that. Who you got? The Bagel Man and Screech.
No. Oh God. And Screech.
Screech?
Yes.
I got
Bagel
Screech
guy?
putting hands on that man.
Oh.
Screech too, man.
Think about it. Screech has Lisa, the turtle, as his girl. He had to be able to fight.
Screech did a couple corners too. Let's not forget that.
Hold on a second. Did you watch the show? He tried to get. He never got it.
Oh, he got her once, didn't he?
At the end, maybe.
Like, he get this.
You wouldn't get this, but he get this.
Yo!
What's
Yo,
up?
what the fuck is that?
Wait, so back to that. If you guys had to pick someone to fight, like any random person,
Like in the 80s,
like
and
from the 80s,
90s,
90s, who
whatever.
would you guys fight?
I'm gonna let you answer that. Answer your question.
You know who I'd fight? That freaking cornball Waldo Faldo from Family Matters.
That's a good one.
I could never stand that guy.
Yeah.
He was just a cornball.
What was this like fucking thing you said?
I don't know, but Urkel should have knocked him in the face, man.
Yeah, I agree. What
I have no idea. Shit. I think someone was jealous about that. I would fight now. Ricky Schroeder.
Well,
He was the what was it,
well, he ruined his own life.
yeah, he did. But back in the day, he was the rich kid with all the stuff, and living in the Bronx. Like, well, man, fuck that kid up. So there you go.
I actually got a better one too. I'll let you know.
So,
John Rocket.
ooh.
I hated his fucking guts, bro. He was not because he rolled the train and said all that shit or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck, but just the way he would come out and
Scumbag.
thought he was the fucking man.
I don't
He
mind.
sold himself good though. He did a good job selling himself. But
Did
John
he?
Rock,
Did he?
hated
I gotta say he's flat broke right now.
Yeah.
He did. He was broke.
Mine would be Reggie Miller.
Reggie Miller.
Love it.
I think I'd jump in and hit him too.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
He smoked y'all. That's why.
When I was a kid, he made me cry. I cried. There were two times in sports I've cried in my life where that time when he hit that like 9 points in
Yeah.
Fucking 3 seconds.
that time and the
13 seconds, yeah.
and the Charles Smith couldn't finish.
I was just about to say that Charles Smith one. Ooh.
Those 2 times I cried.
I'm gonna retract my Waldo statement and I'm gonna pick the Olsen twins. The Full House. I don't want to sound like a scumbag, but I could never stand them. They just annoyed me every time, and I never liked them.
They were fucking babies.
I don't care. I don't care. I was a baby too back then.
You got it, dude.
You got
I
it.
know.
dude.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
okay,
Come
these
on.
hands.
I want to stick in the mud.
They made a good show.
Come on,
They made a
man.
good show.
They were great.
No, I hated them, man.
Oh, all right.
Alright,
fair
so
enough.
let's talk about this. This is they got betting odds. that fucking the Cleveland Browns would throw in a fucking dildo.
Buffalo Bills.
The Buffalo Bills would throw in a dildo at the Patriots game.
Yeah, so the
And
last
they do it every year.
Yeah, the last
Hashtag Bills Mafia.
the last about
Yeah.
the last about 5-6 seasons. Every time, you know how Tom Brady always runs down the sideline, does his little pump, the fist pump. There's a dildo flying by his head. You could check last year; it was clearly thrown at him.
Well,
So,
listen.
There is betting odds, and high betting odds, by the way, at 140. So if you put 140 down, you get $100 if they throw a dildo at him.
Yeah, let's do it. We should do it.
And I guarantee Buffalo will lose.
And it's
the
in
game,
Buffalo,
so-
right?
It's in Buffalo.
So you know they're gonna throw it. They have the Bills Mafia is fucking nuts, bro.
Yeah, and they will also lose the game.
So you telling me they let dildos into the stadium?
Somehow it gets
Ooh,
through.
how the fuck?
I don't know. Hey, it's not metal.
Maybe.
And they probably keep it in their fucking.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say there's an easy place to put it.
Duh. There you go. Probably young mom puts it in her pants, and young M.A. puts it in her pants.
LGBT community.
LGBT community, we do love you. I'm just saying, you know,
shit.
some of y'all crazy. You carry around dildos. You don't got that. You
Just
can't
leave
do
that shit
that.
in the car, man. You can't bring it to the game, man. You can't co-check that shit.
You can't go check a
Go check
dildo,
that shit.
but you can get through security with a dildo at a fucking football game. That's horrible.
Jesus
They
Christ.
throw snowballs
What
in
is the
fucking
world coming
Buffalo
to?
Bill games.
I-
What,
I-
what is the world
dildos?
coming to? You can't bring a backpack to a game, but you can bring a fucking dildo to a game.
I tell you what, if you could fill that dildo with whiskey,
You drink from that dildo?
would
you drink
Yeah. Hold on.
I would pour it into a cup.
You pour it into a cup?
You jerk it off into a cup?
I
You
would
gotta,
get-
imagine, but let's say you gotta jerk it off for it to go into the cup, and you like this at a game.
Would you do that? Like a ketchup bottle? That's your question,
Joe
Joe.
would do it. Joe would do it.
That seems unnecessary.
Yo, but what about if it's not going in the cup and you gotta do it?
What is it? A Wendy's Frosty? Like it's whiskey. Come on now. It's not that serious.
Yo, Wendy's Frosties the worst, bro. My throat. I mean,
Oh, they put the straw in that frosty, and then that vein in your neck, that vein in your forehead pops out.
We're talking about dildos, veins, throats. All right,
It's that kind of show, brother. It's that kind of show.
it's a good segue, right?
That's what happens
I'm
when we're in
fucking
Gun Hill.
sweating.
That's what happens when we're in Gun Hill Road.
Yo, that's fucking crazy, bro. Alright. Yo, J-Lo and Shakira are headlining fucking the Super Bowl.
Speaking of boners,
Yo, J-Lo and Shakira are fucking headlining the Super Bowl in Miami, which is a good thing, because now you got I mean, this is why they brought Jay-Z in. He's smart, right? This is where you got him. You got his intuition on how to bring fans to the games in different states, like
Sex
Miami,
sells, man.
sex sells.
All right. I'll say this. There's gonna be a lot of November babies in 2020.
yeah.
Word. Word to J-Lo
Think?
and Shakira. Hell yeah. First of all, imagine bringing a fucking Miami tailgate to a Super Bowl party.
Where's the? It's in Miami.
It's
Yes.
Miami.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a tailgate, the biggest tailgate ever.
After
You're gonna
party
have
at
you're gonna have
Tootsie's.
Magic City
Oh,
and
yeah.
the pregame.
Tootsie's.
Tootsie's too? Okay. Now we're talking, Joe. What you got? I know you got some fucking hidden disclosure fucking strip club from that gets straight up mono at the entrance.
I don't get mono. So I don't know what you're talking about.
He's immune already.
Like an Iron Man over
You
there.
might want to talk to someone else.
Oh, man.
Joe's standing firm on it. I don't get mono. I don't get mono. He knows.
You're gonna have to eventually show the results to the camera. Get more.
Yo, Jerry Springer needs to come on the show with us and fucking show us that
Hey, listen.
Joe's mono results.
You might want to call me Joseph. You are not the father, Blue Pulaski, and I do a backflip. Come on now.
Yo, so you watching this halftime show?
Am I watching it? Yeah.
It's gonna be whacking
damn
it
right
off
I'm
in the
watching
shed
it.
back there.
He gonna
Yeah.
be back.
And then
shed's right back
and,
there.
and then I'm fapping and napping and I'm missing the second half.
There you go. So you're not even watching the game. You watching the halftime show and then you going to sleep after you jack off.
I don't know where I'll be for the goddamn Super Bowl, but I'll be passed out for the
What the
second
fuck?
half.
I don't even know any Shakira songs though. Like she hasn't. I don't
Oh,
even know if
come
she
on.
has like a. Does she have a song right now?
I
No,
Yeah,
she
I don't
she doesn't have anything.
You don't
New.
have nothing.
Not
What?
now,
That's
but
just
she
sex.
did.
That's just sex
The only thing
out.
I know is Shakira.
Yeah.
Oh, White Claw.
White
That's the
Claw.
only
So
shit
they'll
I-
probably bring him out.
No,
All I know is the hips don't lie, baby. The hips don't lie.
By the way, Pitbull's trying to get into that as well. He's
Oh.
already clamoring to
He's
try to get
Miami's
into
mayor.
it.
Yeah, he's
Mayor of
trying to get in
Miami.
there, yeah.
He's
Mayor
trying to
of
get in there
everything.
for sure.
Mr.
I like
Worldwide.
Pitbull, whatever.
Mr.
Worldwide.
Yo, he's all his songs sound the same too. By
They
the
do.
way. He used to be dope. I used to like him.
Kulo.
But from him going from rapping to
That's
what he's
true.
doing now,
Right.
that's
He's
the funniest thing
making,
he's ever
making
done.
money. Dude,
Yeah,
shout out to
yeah,
Pitbull.
yeah,
Shout out to
man.
Pitbull. Word.
By the way, Pitbull, do you own anything besides white pants?
And red shoes.
Right?
Like white slacks. That's it.
The extra medium. Like white pants.
He might be half Dominican for all we know.
Yeah, you never know.
He's straight from Cuba, bro.
Yeah.
I'm motherfuckers with white shoes and white pants on a boat coming over here, son. They don't care.
I guess.
As long as
I
they're
guess.
here.
I guess so, brother.
All right, shout out to the halftime show. I'm pretty sure the halftime show is gonna be sponsored by Bang Bros.
You think so?
Somehow, some way, they're gonna have some advertisement in there. They got to.
Yeah, they got it.
They have to.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
try. You put a
capitalize.
bid on a fucking on a fucking field, on a stadium. You gonna put
That
your
was a
bid in.
joke. You don't have.
Yeah, it's
Porn
not
doesn't
gonna happen.
advertise
Why not?
because it's porn.
So everybody watches it. That's why.
It's like drugs. You don't see a commercial for cocaine. Because you don't need it. It sells itself. Guys,
That's true.
That is
You're
true
right,
though.
you're
Yeah,
right.
you're right.
porn.
All right, so let's get into this right now. Now we're gonna switch it over to the NBA real quick, and we're gonna talk about Vince Carter dunking over that big 7'2" motherfucker. What's his name? Frederick Weiss.
By the way,
19
was
years ago.
drafted by the Knicks.
19
nothing happened.
years
I'm
ago.
not surprised by that.
Yeah,
Joe,
right.
greatest dunk you've ever seen. Yeah, greatest in the game you've ever seen.
Ooh, good question. Good question.
Everybody.
But it's not that.
No, that was one of the greatest in dunk games ever. He jumped over a 7'2", right over his head, cleared him.
The problem about that is that I don't think many people were watching that game. They just saw the highlights from that game.
Yeah,
Not too,
Yeah,
you know, it
that's
takes
true.
away from the
That
effect
is
of the
true.
dunk happening at the same
Okay.
time.
that's
Okay.
true. Very true. Very true. All right, so the greatest dunk you've
All right.
ever seen, then.
Okay.
My favorite dunk.
In game.
No, my favorite in-game dunk, and you would think it would be the dunk with Starks, and it's not. It's actually the opposite of that. Scottie Pippen dunked on Scottie Pippen dunked on Ewing
Yeah,
so
that was
badly.
a good one. Yeah.
Pushed him.
That's my favorite dunk ever.
And then pushed him and walked on
Oh,
top of him.
he just
Oh,
Yeah.
disrespect.
That's that. And listen, I was crying after that game too.
Right, damn, you cried over all
The
that.
NBA on NBC had Joe crying.
Every time he hears that song, it's flashbacks.
That was a fire song.
That
It was.
but
Oh, yeah,
but,
it's a
but
classic.
the Pippen dunk over Ewing was my favorite. That was the most beast dunk ever.
Hey, it was disrespectful.
That's a lot. I mean, you know, I'm gonna go on my man Camp, man.
The Ray Man.
Cam dunking on Gatling and
With dunking on his 9 baby mothers.
then, yeah, man, hey, he
Dunking.
dunked on all the bitches.
All.
Nah, but Kemp,
He's fat and broke.
he's
now.
top 5 for me. And like,
He's fat.
Like-
Fat and broke now. He
yeah,
said.
he is. I know.
Oh man, you stupid.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yep.
Mine will
What
have
you
to
got?
be towards the end of Patrick Ewing's career with the Knicks. They had that nice heated battle with the Miami Heat in the playoffs, and he just dunked on Alonzo
On
Mourning.
I remember that.
Oh,
That's a great call, brother.
Love that one. So
Oh.
He did that shit with authority.
oh,
That
the-
dunk.
yeah, absolutely. So I go with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
mine's-
call, brother.
Mine's probably fucking the one that DeAndre Jordan did on fucking Brandon Knight.
Ooh, that
Yeah,
was
the
fire,
alley oop.
too.
Oof.
That was nasty. He bodied him, and like fucking Brandon Knight just stood on the floor like he died after
Yeah,
he
you can't do
dunked
nothing
on him.
after
He
that.
couldn't-
Yeah, what can you do?
What is he gonna do?
Get
Oh.
up! Get. What's it, Rocky? Get up! You're not done. Get up! He stood on the floor. He fucking died.
But he was done.
He was done.
Boy, that was
All right, so
nasty.
there was another thing that I seen on here, right? Which was you guys said there was a Bleacher Report of the top 50 players in the NBA.
Yeah. So
Now,
yeah, I'm gonna get to it
let's say that.
because
Can you give me top 5 out of there?
yeah, I'll
what
get to
they
the
say?
top 5. Hold on a sec.
Why can't
Who would your top 5 be, Joe?
In NBA?
Yeah, in the
That's
NBA.
kind of tough. Well, all
No,
time.
this
all
was
time.
no, this was all time. Yeah.
All time.
All
tough.
time, off the top of my head,
We know
you know.
Jordan
All right,
is number one.
I got Jordan,
Mhm.
LeBron, I got Wilt. I got Kareem. That's 4. And see now that 5 is
No Kobe? No Shaq?
no, absolutely not.
Damn.
Tough.
It's a
It's a lot of
hater.
errors to cover.
It's a Laker hater.
All right,
That's
so
the thing. There is a lot of errors to cover.
Jesus Christ, that fucking 5th spot is tough.
Want to go back to us on that?
Maybe.
I'm
yeah.
gonna go with Jordan, Magic,
Magic was the one I was going with. Maybe, you know.
Jordan, Magic, LeBron. I'm gonna throw Kobe in there.
You gotta throw Kobe in there, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it here, but basically they had Kobe at 14.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Well, I mean that's pretty high if you think about all the players that have been in the NBA.
What
Dude.
the fuck? Hey, you guys smoking crack?
That's what I was waiting for his response.
So who's the top, who rounds out the top 10?
No, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Hold on a
I
second.
mean, you gotta have Bert up there. You gotta have
Bird, yes.
Magic. You gotta have Wilt. You gotta have Jordan. You gotta have Kobe, or Shaq, or LeBron.
Listen, I think in my 5th spot I'd have Magic, and I
You
think Jordan, LeBron, fucking Wilt, Kareem,
What's the other
Magic.
dude's name from Boston?
Larry Bird.
No. The older
big guy?
the older black dude, Bill Russell.
Bill
Russell
Russell,
yeah.
gotta be in there.
Bill Russell was up there.
Yeah.
Bill Russell was up there.
Yeah, of course he has to be in there, but there's
That's
only
the thing.
5 spots.
The thing is, it goes by eras, so it's like we didn't obviously see
We
them
didn't see
play.
them.
Bill Russell won his 11 championships. I know that. I get it, but he doesn't have the
There's so
numbers
many
of the other
players, yeah,
guys.
so many
It's
errors,
it's hard. That's hard to get. the
That's
top
like same
five.
thing with hip hop. You really can't
I
really
know.
say your top.
Right.
So many errors is like it's very difficult to do.
Yeah.
I know it's number 1 though.
Who's number 1?
Jordan.
Joe Button
Joe
yeah,
Buttons.
and Rap.
And rap?
I'm gonna co-sign that.
Uh-huh.
Joe Buttons?
Who you got? Your top rapper of all time?
Definitely not Joe Buttons.
Oh, come on.
Damn. This podcast has just ended. This is the last episode we're ever
I
gonna do
know.
together.
Who you got, Joe?
I am whatever you say I am.
Oh, you
Yeah.
know with the white goat.
You know, you gotta stick to his kind. Right?
Wow. All
I
right, so
set it up and you
No,
knocked it out of the
that was out.
No.
Alley-oop, but I had to
Damn.
dunk that.
Yo, that's
That was an alley-oop right there.
that's some retard shit right there, bro.
sorry for a little bit of delay, but I definitely got it. So they have honorable mentions. So just outside the top 50, what they got. They,
Why did I just see Blake Griffin in there?
they have Allen Iverson outside the top 50, which I'm okay with. Al Horford, Kevin Love. Are you serious?
Kevin
Love?
Love is a double
What?
machine. yo.
Yeah, but it's
Not in
still
the top
too early.
50.
Of all time.
He's in the top 50.
No.
Just outside though.
All right, fine. I can deal with that.
They got Rick Barry at 50. I'm gonna get you some just like
Rick Barry
some
was a great
notable,
player.
He was a really
noticeable
good player.
ones. Hold on a second. Let me just go
Elvin
through.
Hayes, a good one.
Let's see. Walt
Walt
Frazier at
Frazier.
48.
Crazy.
That's deep.
All
I
right,
mean-
I can deal with that.
Jordan's number 1.
Jordan's number 1.
I
Dang,
can see that.
son.
They got LeBron number 2.
Wow.
You think LeBron's number 2?
Yeah, that's what I said.
He's still ticking, man. He's done a lot. He just hasn't. His NBA Finals record isn't that strong.
Kareem is number 3.
He's number 2.
Kareem's number 3.
Well, Kareem didn't have a shot.
That's what I said.
Will Chamberlain didn't have
But
a shot.
hey, listen, my
Magic
picks
number 4.
are standing strong.
They got Magic number 4. Larry number 5.
Larry Legend.
They got Shaq number 6.
Okay. It's in top 10. Ooh,
Duncan number
I
7.
forgot about
Yeah.
Timmy.
Russell number 8, which I
See,
think is
Russell's
insane.
good. That's number 5. I would say
I give him top 5.
They got Duncan over Russell.
Yeah.
Dang.
Russell won like 12 rings.
Let's not forget who freaking made this list. It's probably some 21-year-old nerd.
Brother,
Wilt's number 9.
guys from back in the day are gonna get pushed to the back because that's just how it
That's on
is.
their era.
They got Curry as number 10.
You see what I mean? You see?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care about this list anymore.
Yeah,
What's the
that's
next
the point.
topic?
Curry number
Right.
10.
What's the next
That's all I
topic?
need to hear.
I gotta average a triple double every other fucking year.
Anywho, move on.
Man, let's get out of
Yeah.
here. I mean, so that's pretty much. Oh boy.
By the way,
that
Bleacher
leads-
Report. If y'all want to hire some guys, we're willing to work for you guys.
Shit, he just fucked me up right there because we were getting into our Tits Lit of the Week segment.
Shit.
And that was about to change.
By the way, here's a good sister of the week.
Yeah,
Buccaneers.
the Buccaneers, eh?
Wait till you get to mine. You'll get the
Ooh.
Buccaneers. fair
I'm
share
really
Buccaneers.
annoyed about Saquon.
Yeah, me too. That sucks, bro. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we get into that segment, that time of the fucking the show where we give our Tits Lit of the Week. So Luke,
All right,
tell me
so
what you got, brother.
I'm gonna take some jabs at Jersey real quick.
Ooh.
So There was a lot of candidates for my Tissa of the Week this week. I did a lot of research, but the main guy is this guy named Kyle Sally. So this guy, 22-year-old from Jersey,
Okay.
he decided to break into a car, right? Jersey, they into
Car
stealing the
thieves
cars.
over
Yeah,
there,
car
yeah.
thieves. He got into the car, ready to go. Fell asleep in the car. The cops came, arrested his ass, woke him up. He was inside the car, half asleep, and the cops caught him inside someone else's car. They arrested him. So that's my sister of the week. Like, how you gonna? Yeah.
You okay, Joseph? You okay, Joseph?
And how you go
That's exactly how I got arrested the first time.
for real?
Yeah.
My thing is like, look, if you're gonna go out and do like a job like that, like get some rest the night before,
I
man.
just got a flashback.
Shit.
Joe's about to run. He's about to run. Right now.
Joe's alias is actually Kyle Sally and
There
shit.
you go, Cal Sally Jr. over here. Yeah.
Mine is definitely not just the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but actually Bruce Arians, the head coach.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
the head coach.
Oh.
But what he did at the end, he purposely just let the clock run to get a delay a game to go 5 yards back.
Yes.
He said to give more room for his kicker, which missed it by
Yeah.
not even a yard.
Like a
Yep.
pubic hair.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I give it to Bruce Arians for thinking that was an okay move to do with a rookie kicker. I don't give a shit that you're at home or not. You got to give him enough space, time, and he had plenty of that. And he just cost him 5 yards. And he cost us the game. So I give it to him, Bruce Arians.
There you go. Good call. Good call. Yeah, mine's gonna go to AB, man. Antonio Brown. You just gotta shut the fuck up, bro.
Thank
You're
you,
not
brother.
playing
Yeah.
football anymore.
Jeez.
Shut the fuck up. Go back to college, learn how to write a sentence,
And shut the fuck
and
up.
shut the fuck up.
Would you
Go ahead,
please?
Joe.
Shut.
No, I have an easy one too. Very very quickly. Mayor Bill De Blasio.
Oh, goddamn. Coming in hot, bro.
That's like his third time.
I know, I was about to
that's
say
what I'm
that.
saying. You coming in hot.
2-time Titslet of the week.
Oh, he's going for that.
No, this week.
Unanimous.
Well, the school chancellor was trying to, alert him to Maspeth High School was making fugazi scores and all that shit, and they were being very corrupt about what they do. And De Blasio just ignored it because he thinks he's going to be the president, which you got 0%, motherfucker.
Well, he just dropped out
He
too.
dropped
It's
out
just-
already.
Yeah, it's
I
not
know
Oh,
he
he
did.
did?
I
Yeah.
know.
Oh.
I know he did. And
He was a laughing
yeah,
stock. He was
yeah,
cornball.
he was a laughing stock, as he is here. But somehow he got elected twice here in this fucking city. But Bill De
We know- I know
Blasio,
why. I ain't
Tits
gonna
of the
say,
week,
bro.
and you and you suck, and fuck you in your bike lanes.
Yeah, I would pay to see Joe Gallo versus De Blasio. in the
Ooh.
ring.
Yes.
That'd be a good one.
I pay a lot of money for that.
Be a bicycle in the lane match. You can use bikes.
You can use helmets.
Yeah.
Actually, a ladder match with a bicycle on
You can use
top.
bike
And
locks.
you can just use it and just beat him with it.
I'll pay $25 for that.
I would
Yeah.
fuck him up so bad.
And you know what? And then you gotta put a stipulation. You could get into the arena with dildos, to watch the fight.
There you
There
go.
Whatever it takes to get me to fuck him up.
Yo, we out here in fucking Gun Hill Road in the Bronx, bro. Shout out to the pit bull that just went back in the house. Yo, this is episode 39. We coming at you live. Shout out to Peter Lonzo. Shout out to the Mets. Hopefully next week we come back bigger, better, stronger with the full pin.
Hey, Diaz got the save tonight, by the way.
Whoa, Joe Sam and Lou. See that?
Told you.
You got last words? Got any last words for the Mets? Police?
Nah, man. Just fucking go and get your job done, man.
Yeah, do better, man. Do better. Fuck.
Do. Go, Pack, go.
Oh, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Wait, do that again? Do that again.
No.
Do.